So this is the not quite before shot. I took the 2 rail main line here, and this was the branch line that ran into a siding. Decided to make these 2 into a passing loop, essentially for the main line, so that I can put a platform here and a platform here, and actually have a through station on the main line that I can get the trains to stop at. So after having ballasted, or started to ballast, the main line, I am now faced with the fact that in order to introduce the points back here on this section of the board, they have to be this far back, because to get a point motor underneath, the wood frame is about here somewhere. So they need to be here, which is in the ballasted section of the track. So what I'm using is my trusty Demerol. Last used this on the 00 layout, hadn't used it since. Clean cut straight through the rail. Sorry about that. So clean cut straight through the rail, and then I just actually used this to shave off the ballast. So here, this was ballasted back to here. There's some vestiges of it down there. Just levered the piece of track up, so that was the track that had sat here. So you see, like, yeah, really nice cut across it. Would be great if you needed to put an isolating section in your rail after you'd laid it. This thing goes through the rail like butter. You can stop it at the right depth. Obviously I went through the sleeper in this one, but didn't have to. And here I'm actually decided I'm not going to even use fish plates to join these 2 tracks. I've got a nice flush mounting here. Once this is stuck down with PVA and the ballast in it, it's not going anywhere. So I'm going to just leave it. I've done a few test runs with the rolling stock to make sure that there's no issues in transitioning backwards and forwards, nice and smooth. So I'll do the same for here, bend this line in like that, so I'll snip that to be the right length, which is what I did in this section. So this was the before I really get going on scenicking, but this is the plan now. I'm moving the station that was supposed to have been here as a terminus. I'm going to move it over to here now, and have the branch line be coming in here, running through, and if you negotiate all of these points, if you end up here, you'll run just straight through, and the branch line will continue off that part of the track, sort of roughing in how I'll now have a terminus here. This will be sort of the heritage railway taking over the old Barnstable Victoria Road station. This will be the fact that mainline service required enough traffic to warrant building a new station here. Whether the goods area here stays or not, on the real Barnstable Road, this would have actually been the cattle dock. Remains to be seen, and then I'll worry about what comes down that way later. Oh, the other thing you can see is I tried to hide the horrible pink under some green paint. Ran out of paint, which is why there are some spots. There was track here before. You can see I peeled it up, so that's why that was pink. And anyway, we'll see how we go with this new plan of attack.